Because you guys have outlived just about every hardcore band from the scene. From any of the scene. I mean, apart from Suicidal and Agnostic Front.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's bands that are out there still doing it, but like, you know,
but there's not that many. I mean,
Suicidal is going to release an album.
I know they're on tour now. They're in Europe. They're coming.
Yeah,
they're playing New York soon.
Yeah. Well, we did some dates with them. We toured with them, and then we toured with Infectious after that. Yeah, so we did tour with Infectious, and that was good times. Most memorable moment, and I think you guys will agree, is like we were on tour with Fishbone, who, as you know, has Rocky George in the band, right? So I'm talking to Rocky, and I was like, well, tomorrow night, you know, we're playing in Paris, you know, and I just mentioned to I think Mike. You know, I said, oh yeah, so Rocky's gonna be here. And Mike is like, I haven't talked to him in 10 years. And I was like, you're kidding me. Hasn't talked to him in 10 years. So that night, Fishbone, Infectious, but anyways, so they sometimes do a Suicidal song at the end of the set, you know, and they got a few of the same members. There's Dean on guitar, he also plays in Suicidal. There's Steve on bass, he also plays in Suicidal. So they come in with Subliminally, and they call up Rocky George. So there you got Rocky George on stage with Infectious guys playing Suicidal. It was a
great fucking story.
And this guy was there.
Kick-ass story. Where's
That's
Rocky?
Kaz.
Legalization of marijuana. Yeah. Is still a big issue for you guys?
It's not like the main issue, but like when the band started, it was a fun issue to be dealing with. It was all about justice. You know, youth, they understand injustice so much. The youth. It's a natural thing for the youth to understand injustice, and you know, this is one of the injustices is why can we drink alcohol, which causes a lot of problems, and you know, but you can't smoke, you know, and it's just an issue that Boris thought was very, very important, and Boris dedicated, you know, a lot of his life to it. So basically, he's doing the Compassion Club now. He's party marijuana, you know, he's become a liberal member. That a choice he made. But he's still running the Compassion Club, and he's still at the heart of the cause, you know, and according to him, he's joined the Liberals to better the cause, you know, and to bring us closer to that day.
What about the issue of fuck America?
Well, you know, the issue is America has done some things where you can't just be like, oh, that's weird, but, you know, it's okay. You kind of got to just state, you know, the obvious is that there's been a lot of screwed up things going on, you know. You can't be a bully and not be called a bully, and, you know, it's a strange world we live in. And now, you know, politics is another level. So Obama coming in is it's going to be interesting to watch what happens.
You believe there's going to be a change?
Is there going to be a change? I think there'll be a lot of differences, big time differences. I think what it comes down to is that every single person in society and their values and the choices they make kind of slowly makes a difference, in the sense that, you know, if people just stop being wasteful and stupid, and you know, start having respect for, you know, their community. And like for supporting music is just one example, or supporting cultural things, taking part in cultural things, you know, that's an economy of its own, which doesn't involve manufacturing and throwing out items and buying more items and throwing those out. I mean, you can go to a concert, that's a product. You buy the concert ticket, you use it, it doesn't pollute, it's stimulating an economy, it's keeping stuff going. That's the kind of economy I think we could have, is more community-based economy. It doesn't have to be a product-driven economy, you know. You can have a war effort on having a good time. You don't have to have a war necessarily, it's all in your attitude.
How many of you guys went to Face?
I went to Face, okay. In the band, I think I'm the only one who went to Face. But Face, though, here's a good thing about Face. My kids go there. It's funny because I went there, and now my kids go there, and that school has absolute freedom. I mean, people are dressed like crazy, and it's a very open system. So it gives the kids a lot of creativity. They're able to cultivate their creativity. They're not forced to wear a uniform, which I'm totally against. You know, being from punk and hardcore is like the ultimate uniform. No, it's one of the only schools in Montreal that doesn't have a uniform or a dress code. But the kids are nice, you know. So you got these kids that are just crazy, but they're gonna hold the door for you,
Did you go through the whole school, like till high school?
No, I went there from grade 3 to grade 7. But I faced to get a lot of good relationships between the kids and the teachers, so that's good. And a lot of people, you know, end up in music. Melissa often I was faced to all the time. And
the relationship you guys have with your fans, and sometimes the new releases, and sometimes how their reactions to it.
We've had different kinds of reactions. We've had phenomenally good reactions, you know, and we've had like, you know, like the album Seventh Wave.
Yeah, that was the one you were talking about.
Some people who were like, just like, what the fuck is this? You know, like, they were expecting something. What Skunk is all about is not doing the normal. Like, so it's like an open slate. Like we go from style to style, and in our career we sort of meander. We sort of experiment with stuff, and we sort of have fun with it, you know. And so it also depends on who is writing, you know. Like different people write more songs on certain albums. Right now we're at a point where we're very balanced in everyone writing songs together. I'm thinking for the next album there might, you know, I can't say for sure what it's gonna be because we're writing extremely heavy songs. And we're writing really like dramatic and slower songs, and we're writing also middle sort of catchy songs. So which ones we're gonna actually use, who knows? Could come out totally metal. I want to do a hardcore album. What I really want to do is like 80s hardcore, like but modern, you know. That's what I want to do the most. East Coast.
You know, the way that you described Skunk, your approach to songwriting, there's only one other band that really fits that profile. It's Faith No More.
You've been compared to what?
Apparently you're going, going to reunite next year. What do you think about that?
Oh, I think that's great, and I think that we should be the opening band. So whoever is in charge, let's talk. The tour they did where it was Faith No More, Soundgarden, and they were both opening for Voivod. Now that's memorable. And during the tour, Soundgarden exploded and became huge, and so then they switched the bill around, and then Voivod, you know, started to be open for them. But for the record, Voivod was the band. Eh? But now that band, hey, they're coming back next year. They're coming back strong.
Conspiracies. The subject of 9/11 always comes up.
See, about that question is I don't know the answer. Everyone's answer, unless they think you're a genius, the answer is no, we don't know. What does it seem like? To me, it seems like a complete conspiracy. But do I know? No, I don't know. I don't know. If you were to ask me to take a guess, I would guess that it's an unthinkable, elaborate plan. But do I know? No, I don't know.
Bad Brains.
Yes.
Okay. Influential to you.
Okay, the most influential bands to us.
Yeah.
Misfits, Bad Brains, SOD. I mean, those are some of the top ones from back then. Black Flag.
Corrosion?
Corrosion of Conformity in a big way, you know. DRI. Yeah, that's pretty much the cream of the crop.
So, Beastie Boys, Adam Yauch invested a whole ton of money in the Bad Brains to get together the original lineup to make an album. Apparently the performances just in support of the album saw the band playing extremely well and tight, and HR completely out to lunch.
Special case, I mean, I know about him, and it's not my place to comment on him personally. He's had some rough times, but he's an incredible creative guy, and that band was an incredible creative force. The songs are, to this day, so creative, you know, and that's what makes it special. And I think that Bad Brains goes down in history no matter what. You know, whatever they do now is what they do now, but they've already made the history.
You want to plug or give a shout out to?
I think what's interesting for all you people out there, what you might be into is Vulgar Machin. They've got a new live DVD out. It's fucking killer. It's from Club Soda, and good sound. If you like Vulgar Machin, that's great. Soda Machine by St. Catharines, another worthwhile DVD.
Also signed to.
And yeah,
to your
all available at indicastore.com. And that's it. Sayonara.